Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4. Battle for the Bosporus. If you've been enjoying the series, remember to leave a thumbs up down below. But here we are, still fighting a massive war against Poland. It's not going 100% according to plan. Of course. I mean, Italy's pushing their way through Germany. Belgium's pushing their way through Germany. Not great. But the Soviets, they're trying to man Eastern Poland. When will they actually do that? I have no idea, but I hope it's sometime soon. So that maybe the Allies will fight somebody else for a change? I would appreciate that. I mean, we're holding all right on this front, so we want to kick the Italians out of here whenever we can. Trying to hold the front line in Constantinople. But I'm thinking, like, once Poland capitulates, all of this territory here in Poland should switch back to me and Bulgaria. This territory will probably get split between the Germans and the Russians. This area down in Greece is probably, I was going to say, it's not a lost cause. I mean, it's not as great as it should be, I will admit. Where are you guys going? Going down here? Don't go down there. Why would you go down there? That seems like a foolish maneuver for you. You fight your way through here. We got a weak Italian tank division. You guys keep on pushing the advance that you currently have. Yeah, so you go here, push against the tank. You push against that tank as well. And you, yeah, push here. You keep going forward. Like, we just need to get the Italians out of here so that I can move these troops to be anywhere else on Earth. Where are my planes right now? Currently over Asia Minor. You know what? That makes perfect sense. It is where I want them to be. Front 71. Keep pushing your way through this front. You push your way through here as well. The cavalry, you're fine where you are at the moment. I just want to know how long this has until it actually fires. Because, I mean, if Poland surrenders to the Russians, very bad for us. But if they refuse and the Soviet Union crosses the border, oh, that would be really, really, really nice. Do we have enough infantry equipment? No, we have 1,200 motorized, which I think is probably a little bit more than we actually need. Like, what do we actually want right now? Because we're already researching you. Artillery, like, I don't want to upgrade anything that, it like, has a price tag. You know, if that makes any sense. I don't want to build anything that's going to require us to shift our industrial outputs, one way or another. To me, that seems like a bad, deal for us. Maybe we can push our way through you. Trotsky's been assassinated. I don't think that matters so much. Yeah, we'll try. Like, we're doing an all-right job pushing our way through Italy right now. Yeah, so you come here, make your way down south. You come here, assist in this attack. Yeah, we'll do something like this. You also push your way through. Like, I think we might even want to... We're going to duplicate this. And we're going to make it a very small army. You know, a 10 combat width seems fine. None of this, none of this. Actually, we'll switch you over to... Can I not make you militia? That's fine. Well, you guys will just basically be military police. Save that. And what these guys are going to do is they are going to be... Oh, yeah, my capital suddenly in Athens. Right, that's actually really bad. But what you're going to do, essentially, is try to defend all of our ports in the future. Because that does seem pretty important for us. Okay, we've rejuvenated Athens. Now, probably is, like, not the best time to do it, but let's crack down on foreign monopolies. The monopolies, of course, are all owned by countries that we're currently at war with. Other than maybe probably the United States, but... Oh, Bulgaria. Look, Russia. Again, I don't know how long you have until this is finished. I think the Bulgarians are going to capitulate, which is really, really, really sad news. How is the front over here doing? You're holding out just fine. I appreciate that. Keep you on the front line of Constantinople. Any of our infantry not doing anything? The answer is yes. The Soviets declared war on Poland. Okay. That's really good, because the entire front line now I mean, if you lose Varna, I can't imagine you survive that. So here's my thinking right now. Okay, Soviet Union, they're at war with Poland. We'll kill this, but at that point, we'll not have a front line with the Allies, which is bad for us. We need the Soviets to have another front line, which I think is, if we can cheese the system. If we set a conquer war goal against Afghanistan, the Soviet Union will invade Afghanistan, because Afghanistan is going to join the Allies, which means the Soviets and the British will fight in this region, which is good for us for two reasons. One, it weakens the Soviets. Two, it weakens the British. Those are both pretty good reasons, if you ask me. But the Russians and the Soviets should decisively help defeat at least this front line. I'm going to send one division to go here, just to make sure that Bulgaria doesn't lose that front. 6 divisions is way too many on that front. You guys go here. Attack, attack. Push your way through, push your way through. And Bulgaria, unfortunately, has capitulated. Which, I mean, again, it's bad. Like, really bad. But it could always be worse. Right? How's Athens doing? It's holding out. That's all I could ask of it. It's doing all right, all things considered. But once Poland's dead, the German military can completely reorganize itself to do something that's less garbage. Which is one of those things that we do like. We like the our allies being less garbage in general. You guys are doing fine. After this, all these units are going to go and try to invade Greece once again. It's all core territory, which we desperately need. I mean, the Soviets are doing an okay job. Poland is currently at 47%. I mean, look, Germany. You just need to take Warsaw. And it's so easy for you to take right now. And yet you refuse to do so. Yeah, so this will be defeated. You march through here. Yeah, so go to these provinces. You'll be surrounded in a moment. Or you'll just die. It's one or the other. Yeah, you push up here. Okay, so we've at least dealt with this situation. Send you here, send you here. Athens is still holding out just fine. We are going to draw another front line, of course, up towards the north. And our cause belli against them is finished. I don't know. Like, I'm not going to push that casus belli until Poland falls. Once Poland falls, then we can talk about actually moving troops. Not us moving troops, but having the Soviets move troops into Afghanistan to help us win the fight there, or at least, you know, again, put pressure on. Can we cross here and take this entire area? Put more pressure on the British, which is really, really, really what we need. Again, Poland's at 34%. I mean, they have to lose Warsaw, right? There's like no way that doesn't come into play. Is France still at 70% capitulation? Yes. So France is still definitely the weak front when it comes to the war against the Allies. I can't decipher our things. That's okay. Send you here. Why would anybody be on this? No, get rid of this island. Thank you. Okay, you're going to defend against this port. Never mind, go take roads. Please and thank you. Okay, they keep landing troops over there, which is not great. But if we can take the city, or take the island, I should say, we'll be looking pretty alright. We still have like 700,000 manpower, so manpower right now is not an issue for us, which is nice. The Russians are moving in, taking over all of Romania, which is not good for obvious reasons. But I mean, right now, better in Soviet hands than Allied hands. Assuming, of course, that the Germans don't try to invade the Soviet Union at some point soon, which, honestly, attack Afghanistan. They're going to join the Allies. That makes perfect sense. Will they join a war against the Soviet Union? The answer is yes, they've already done so. Which is exactly what we want. Because Soviet Union and the British, they fight over Afghanistan. And that's good. Right? Like, it has to be good. I have to believe that it's good for us. Okay, keep moving troops in. I do need a lot of guns. 4,000 for reinforcements right now. You know what, right now? If we defend just a little bit. Send troops over here, try to get some kills. We got 12 British units here. I still think this actually is alright. I don't like how far Russia's pushing down south. Because they'll actually start pushing into our territory soon. You know what? No, I give them military access. That doesn't actually help us right now. I'm going to send 6 divisions up towards the north. I can upgrade you. You know what? I'll take the entrenchment speed bonus. And we crack down on the 4 monopolies. Extra research slot or open up the country. Let's see what open up the country actually does for us. I don't actually know. You stay back here. I think we are going to have to, unfortunately, abandon Athens. One of our divisions... Okay, no, all our divisions did get out. It's a shame the Dutch are joining Allies. That's actually really bad news. Because that's going to be more front lines that the Germans have to deal with. But, I mean, you know, it's... Just try to fight. Let's try to fight our way through. Thank you. You're negative 12. Do not be attacking anymore. I mean, why are you doing so bad? You still have 500 defense. I am going to last stand you just to make sure that you don't fall. I mean, defenses here are still looking okay. Afghanistan, of course, is slowly pushing away into the Soviet Union. That's to be expected, I would think. Like, it's actually, like, such a bad war. I mean, it's entirely my own fault. I just really didn't want Italy to join up with the... Oh, the Soviets are right there. We need to take over as much of this territory as we possibly can. Thank you for the support equipment. We can't let the Soviets take part of... We can't let the Soviets take parts of Greece. That's horrible for us. Just push your way through. Push your way through. Fight against the British here. I'm trying to think. Okay, we have at least some reinforcements. They are very close to death, which is not a big surprise. But at least it's something. Our current capital right now is in Antioch. At least I think that's Antioch. Like, we could take some troops off this front, but I think that's risky. Okay, so at least take over this front. I mean, if the Soviets take over parts of Greece, it sucks big time. But again, it could be worse. Okay, so you're gonna die. And the Russians did Poland's capitulated. Okay. Which means I think it's actually okay for me to send these troops here. Hungary wants to send me 4 divisions. You know what? I'll take them. I'll take them because I can actually use them more effectively than the AI can, I'm pretty sure. But where do I put these troops is a great question. I'm assuming that all of our, the oceans are very much dominated by the allies. I'm gonna set you guys, you can be the purple army. I think you need some reinforcements down here. So make your way down there for right now. These little front lines should get completely cleaned up. Yeah, Warsaw's fallen. Again, that's kind of okay. I think at this point, we have to accept that Russia is going to take over most of Greece. Which is a real shame. But we need to send troops back to this front line. And hold out for as long as we possibly can. Reinforcements are arriving. But we have, the thing is, we just have, no guns. I don't know if, did any weapons get sent here? A little bit, honestly, cancel that. Just cancel all these troops. And send the guns back here. Don't build this tank either. Just reinforce everything that we currently have. If you're on this front, if you're this dude, you're here. You pull, I think pull out of this province for now. I don't like what you're doing. Honestly, another last stand is not a bad thing. These guys will send back towards this front line. No, we don't. We'll send them back here as well. Because Russia and the Germans, right now, there's no plan on invading the other. I mean, once Operation Barbarossa begins, this is going to be a very, very, very weird front to fight on, I will admit. But Germany, okay? You've dealt with Poland. You now have troops you can use anywhere else. And I think that's very important. I'm thinking, I wish Spain would join our side. I don't think they will. I think there's recovering from the Civil War. In 1943, maybe they'll join, if we're lucky. But it is unlikely. Rhodes is still under enemy occupation, not a big surprise. I don't think pushing here makes sense. The Soviets will begin to push their way through Afghanistan. Really, all I wanted from this was for the AI to send troops to this front line. Get them out of Germany. That's the most... Oh god, they're over here now as well. Then units over to this front. I mean, how much manpower do you guys have? Italy has about 200,000. France has 0. Britain has about 500,000. So, I mean, their manpower modifiers right now are, not actually that good. We got 10 German divisions completely encircled. That's horrible. Let's send you here. I'm just trying to think, what if we... Do I have spies? I do. France is very socialist. So I think... root out resistance, propaganda. But, I don't know how many... I was maybe we could try to form, a coup in France? Do you have a civil war breakout between the French and the communists? But I don't see how that actually works out in the long run. Which is a problem. But France having no manpower whatsoever. Do they have any infantry equipment? I don't know. But that's just them not having manpower, I think, means that a long, grindy war will eventually slowly go in our favor. Of course, assuming that Germany does not try to attack the Soviets, which would be absolutely devastating. Yugoslavia. Yes, join us. We're gonna sign a tripartite pact, which is what they did historically. Then there was a coup in Yugoslavia, which is not great. I mean, how many troops does Yugoslavia have? 9 to 37 isn't a huge amount. But if we can use them for our advantage, how many? 9,000 strength. We have 16 ships with basically no fuel. So it's like I would like to use my navy for something, but it's so unlikely to actually accomplish anything right now. Also, look how weak these French divisions are. They are in a bad spot. I think Germany did lose those 10 divisions. So right now, you have 89 troops. Are you planning on invading? This isn't the invasion of fucking Denmark. We can't afford that. Luxembourg actually never joined the Allies. Like, we need to somehow break our way into France. Because once France is dead... I mean, again, Spain joining our faction would be so good. I know it's very unlikely to happen. Germany, how much manpower do you guys actually have? More than the enemy does, so I'll take that. How much weapons do you have? How many guns? You have no artillery, really. You have no rifles. At all. Which, I guess, not a huge surprise. Are supplies here bad? Why are you at 0 supplies? I'm guessing they're actually getting supplied by us and not by Hungary. I mean, if that's... Where is this guy? You're here. I guess... I mean, if Germany's planning to invade Denmark, I guess we'll send troops up here. I don't like it. Not even a little bit, but... I mean, what can you do? So it looks like, yeah, you're still fighting over here. 3.7 casualties to 2.38. Overall, we could be in a worse situation. But I do think that's going to be an okay time for us to end this episode. So thanks so much for watching. My name is Anthnwam. If you enjoyed, thumbs up. Not enjoyed, thumbs down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.